Hello and welcome to the Critically Clueless. I'm the Monk, and today we are doing a review for Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain. Now this game came out way back in 2015, and 7 years on I would still highly recommend it. Now this game has never featured on the channel before, which is why I wanted to do a little review catching up on it over the last 7 years and if it is still worth a play today in 2022. Now this game has been published by Konami. It's on the PlayStation, the Xbox and the PC, and right now it's as cheap as chips. This is a 7-year-old game. You can pick it up for as little as, say, £15, depending on what platform you're actually buying it on. It's incredibly cheap, and it is a very long and detailed game. Short version of this review is I would highly recommend it to anyone, but we're going to break it down a little bit more. Now, if you are a gamer, then you know the Metal Gear Solid franchise, and this kind of picks up where you know from, It has a very slow start. These sort of games have a very big and detailed story. Where Phantom Pain comes in, it is an open world RPG. You can approach things as you want. I really love the open world, the way it's kind of set up. You can kind of go about things any which way you want. There's a load of different things and ways that you can approach each and every mission. You have missions that you can kind of pick and fill out at your will, and with that you can also pick your squad, you can pick your weapons, you can pick your equipment, and approach every mission completely as you see fit. Now, me personally, I like going loud, and I think Quiet is the perfect person to go loud with because her sniper is just absolutely deadly. And I love the fact that this game really does give you the freedom to play it as you want. Now, as you get into some of the main missions, they can be extremely hard, they can be extremely challenging, and they are extremely detailed as well, which I quite love. This is visually an outstanding game. Even 7 years on, I think the graphics still hold up today. In my time playing this game, I never had any issues whatsoever. No bugs or crashes, dashboards, or anything like that. I really did feel like this game was made almost perfectly. And I struggle to think of a problem or two in this game that really stands out to mention. One of the things that I really love about this game is the fact that it has a mother base that you can kind of build up and make your own. I love that. I love the customizability to not only your weapons but to mother base as well. When it comes to the weapons, there's a lot of them in this game. There's a lot that you can upgrade and research and unlock for you see fit. One of the things, again, I really like is the way that you can kind of upgrade and recruit in this game. When you're actually out on the field looking around, if you see a tank that you like, well, guess what? You can actually capture that, bring that back to mother base, and in the next mission you can fly out with it. If you see a high level troop that you like the look of, you can again capture them, bring them back to the base and recruit them as your own. And again, with any kind of like heavy resources, you can bring resources back, you can bring big anti-aircraft guns back, and you can really start building up your materials in this game. There is a multiplayer option, and there is kind of an FOB PvP factor in this game as well. I didn't really play that too much. I much prefer the single player, the open world element of this game. It was a lot of fun going around to every single base, just taking it out as I see fit. Normally when you go on a mission, you can choose whether to attack it during the day or whether to attack it during the night time, which means that if you want to play this game stealth, which is probably how it's actually intended to be played, then you can fully well go and do that. Quite often with games like this, I like to, kind of give it a score on whether it is user-friendly or not. Now, while this is a complicated game, because it doesn't necessarily have some of the same features that other open-world games actually have, I think this is quite an easy game to pick up and play. The reason I say that is because it has a very good tutorial mode that kind of puts you through all very good opening mission that kind of lets you learn how to play the game in a good space of time. And by the time you finish that first mission, then you really know how to just go ahead and pick up and play this game. However, as I said before at the beginning of this review, this is a slow start, a really slow start, and that first mission can feel like an absolute slog, and in a way almost have nothing to do with the game at all. If you've ever played this game, then you know exactly what I'm talking about, and if you haven't played before, then I am fair warning you, get through the first couple of hours of this game and you will see a completely different game just open up to you. This game is also fully voice acted, and a lot of the cutscenes and dialogue scenes that happen throughout the game is done expertly.
No, Didi, stop! Snake.
Sorry. Guess I've been away a while.
Don't be such a stranger. It's a bad example for the men. And he gets pretty lonely, too. Didi, come!
And this little cutscene was not only a perfect example of the dialogue and cutscenes within a game, but also the fact that it is so full of small details that really help you get immersed into this game. That scene was simply put in because I hadn't played the game in a while. I loaded back up and that was the first scene that kind of happened when I went back to Mother Base. I hadn't played for a very long time, and so I added that little scene. I love small details like this, and this game is full of those small, you know, kind of like care moment details. Honestly, I absolutely highly recommend this game. If you have never played this game and you're a fan of those open world RPGs, then play this game, have a go, and let me know down in the comments what you think of this. I'm going to give this game a 9.5 out of 10. It's one of the highest rated games, I think, on the channel, and I absolutely stand by that rating. This, for me, is an absolute must play, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. If you have hit the end of this review, a big thank you to you. Don't forget to comment red banana down below just to confuse all those new to the channel or didn't watch to the end. And of course, if you did watch to the end of the review and you're not subscribed, think about hitting that subscribe button. Honestly, it helps out this channel so much, helps it grow, and of course helps these videos get moved around and seen by others. We do also have an active and growing Discord, so if you've got a game that you'd like to see reviewed on the channel, the link for that will be down in the description. Come in, drop, say hello, and tell me your suggestion. But until next time, I've been a monk, we've been Critically Clueless, and I will see you in the next video real soon. Until then, happy gaming.
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake? Snake!